The microphones. I always forget the microphones. Oops. There we go. Oh. Oh shit, I still gotta take this man apart. Oh. Oh god. No good thing no one's here to hear that. I'm just burping into the mic. Oopsie. Let me just do this. Do that. Copy. Oh. Fuck. Damn it. Control V. And then at. There we go. There we go. There's that. There's all that. All right. Sorry, I had to set up stream pings and everything on Discord. Close out of that. I didn't want to fucking close out of it fully. Is there anything new Warhammer news-wise today? I haven't even looked. How are you all today? I was gonna say this morning, but it's lunchtime, so there's a board game coming to America and Australia. Ooh, this is interesting. Very interesting. What's up, Nelson? How you doing today, brother? We have Warhammer Tacticus, which appears to be a couple characters. Is it going to show the models? You fuck. Let's do it like this. Because I'm curious. Okay, that's just a regular Phobos Marine, a Gravis boy, and a Dark Angel. Okay, so just like more Warhammer stuff. Okay, nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy. There's that, obviously, the starter set and everything. It's going to be its own little deal. And Lord of the Rings as well. Alright, back to the painting camera. Close out of that, close out of that. I need something to listen to. You guys need background music. Oh, God. Tacticus? I mean... yeah, kinda. Oh! Why is that still up there? Get out of here. Stupid fucking thing. Alright, so we have to take this apart. I've been thinking on like a video idea. So if you didn't see, I counted up how many minis I've painted so far, ever. And it's 325. That I could success, that like I knew for sure like what I painted, what I didn't paint it. And that's a lot of fucking minis. That's a lot of fucking minis. 325 for doing this for 2 years. That's almost a mini every other day. And I'm not even... I'll say September will be the 2-year mark. So I realized that that's like almost a mini and a... or not a mini and a half. That's almost 3/4 of a mini every single day. Which is fucking crazy. But in case you missed it, I also found out another statistic. I have 400 minis that are unpainted, and I missed a couple. That does include Tyranids that I doubt I'll ever paint. Just because I don't like... That was fucking awesome. Where'd that go? No, don't fucking tell me I lost it. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. It just shot off. Well, we were gonna paint the boss. Oh, god damn it. Fuck. I just cleaned this too, so it shouldn't be that hard to find. That's not it. Dude, I swear to God if I just fucked this up. Ow, my toe. I kicked something. No, it's not there. Oh my God, I just ruined it! I've ruined it! I always sub-assembly paint, and I do that for a reason. Hold on, I gotta sit on my floor to see if I can find the damn chest of him. Dude, every Warhammer painter's like worst nightmare is happening to me right now. Because I didn't see what direction it went in. It just went shoom. Okay, so by the video, oh, bro. Hold on, I gotta get underneath my desk. And I need my cell phone for the flashlight. If it fell into this fucking vent, I'm gonna be pissed. It fell into the vent. I knew it! I knew it would be in there! But there's a problem. There's a problem with it falling into the vent. My whole desk sits on this vent. So, stream might all of a sudden stop. I'm giving you a forward warning now. My whole desk and PC sits on this vent. Also, ow, my nose. Ow. I knocked over the secondary camera. It fucking fell and hit me right in the nose. Also, I found egg. Behold, egg! Glorious egg! Okay, since... Get that the fuck up out of the way. But I should have cleaned underneath this. Jesus. Get that trash out of here. There's a bullet down here? Okay. So now we're still at the problem of the fact that I've got to lift my whole desk while I do it. Oh, this is going to be fantastic. Okay, so I have to move my PC. Okay, almost got it. I got it. Clean up any dust off of it from the vent. Got it. Now, don't unplug anything important. And put the PC back where it's supposed to sit. I swear to God, I'm going to cover that vent one of these days. Today's not the day, but one of these days I'm going to. Okay. All right. All right. Get that shit out of my way. Get tracking set back up. I can move egg. There we go. All right. Much better. I'm like 90% sure nothing else will just shoot off of him. So, oh, he's on his base. Okay. I knew this wasn't. Come on. Come on. There we go. Break anything. All right. Perfect. The thing came apart like it was supposed to. Dude, that thing fell and hit me right in the bridge of my nose. That fucking hurt, dude. It's a little tiny camera. I just went thwack. All right. So let's first start with skin tones. Where's the blob of gloop? Where's the glue? Blob. Where's the ball of goop? Oh, there it is. It's on my PC. Where it's never usually at. Okay. And one thing I need to do. Just pull up a reference just to be safe on certain things. Like his eyeball. Okay, that's exactly how I thought it was going to be. Awesome. Company veteran with heavy bolters, starting Sternguard vets, doing another intercessor from the box. You mean kit bashing or painting? Because one of those is significantly easier than the other. I'd probably say the heavy... Oh, building? I would tell you to just build the body of the heavy bolter guy. If you're going to do that, just build the body, keep the arms off. You know my rule. Okay, let's start with orc skin. I'm telling you, if you start sub-assembly painting, you'll never stop doing it. You'll be like, this was way better. Why wasn't I doing this to start with? Oops. It's perfect. Perfect. Usually don't sub-assemble. Try it once. Try it once. And do it with something that isn't push fit. I promise you, you're going to do it and then be like, oh my god, why? Why have I never done this before? Deathwing. You did it on your Death Riders? Well, yeah, that's because that's like, it's not an option for those. It's hell if you don't do it with those. God damn, dude, my nose still hurts. That camera fell and just bam. It fucking hurt. seems YouTube still doesn't like me. I don't know what I've done. YouTube doesn't like me, guys. I put a short out just to promote what we're gonna be working on, and then it proceeded to not throw it out to anyone, and I'm just like, oh great. And just threw it to the bare minimum. So I don't know what YouTube's whole fucking ordeal with me is. I don't understand it. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. YouTube Shorts got fucked with, and its whole algorithm probably got tanked because of it. That's exactly what it is. Let's just do this. There's that. Keep it white. Perfect. Did I talk about that? I don't know if I talked about it. So we know how many minis I've painted. This will be 326. I'm thinking of doing a video talking about all the models and stuff, going by faction, and like talking easiness to paint, like stuff like that as well. Dude, I didn't even realize I painted 300 minis. I thought the number was closer to 2, to be honest with you. But I was just all like, oh, the number's 300? That's a little bit more than I expected. Let's just start with leather on this. Cool idea for a video. Yeah. That's the other thing too, and I'll show it because you guys know I'm transparent on stuff. Where is content? And then I have to go to videos, don't I? Like, video performance have been really good lately. Like the kit bashing, the hardest mini, that kind of stuff. No, where's it at? It was right here. So like, this video got pushed for some reason, and I don't know why. Usually it only does like 1,000 impressions. This did 5K, and it's petering out. So then it's not being shown to as much. But like, oh my god, dude, it's so incredibly frustrating. All right, I've got to switch brushes here. But I don't know. I still need to watch and see what like other people do who have like a successful amount of views. Not necessarily copy it, but like see what I can snag and stuff for my editing stuff and style and everything. One thing I hate doing the most is editing, to be totally honest, and I obviously don't make any money. Well, I don't make enough money to have an editor. But as soon as I do, man, I really, that's just going to be instantaneous. Like, it's either I get an editor or I get somebody to do, like, thumbnails. What's up, Mercer? We'll hit that. Son of a bitch. Let's see if we can get rid of it. Something about people's videos. Yeah, if you have like other 40K YouTubers that you watch that do decent numbers, like 25,000 views, that kind of stuff, share their videos in the media channel, and I'll take a look at how they do their editing style and all that good stuff. I need to see like thumbnails, editing style, that kind of stuff, because I need to see what I need to change. Although sometimes thumbnails work. Like the thumbnail for the Vanguard vets, that worked. The thumbnail for, obviously the thumbnail for like talking pre-orders and stuff, that works. It's confusing and bothering me. Oh, God damn it. That Belcher, yay. Let's, please. There we go. Oops. Nope, we're good, we're good. And then once we're done with these, we'll talk on painting all the characters for the 11th edition box, all that good stuff. I wasn't able to do anything video-wise over the week, or over this week, because I was like, oh, I'm just gonna make up a stream, and then we ended up playing Tarkov yesterday, and I was just like, there's no point. I don't know what the fuck to do for a video this week, so that's the reason why there's probably not gonna be a video this week as much. The only other thing I'm doing is I am like doing a practice game of 11th edition. One, to try to learn 11th edition, and two, try to like just get a grasp on 11th edition and kind of talk about thoughts on rules and stuff. Because I know when they first started talking about like stealth, or not stealth, but like being hidden, I was kind of like, ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna like that. So I have 2 Space Marine armies set up in TTS, and I'll probably use that as an example, and I'll kind of go over the game that I play. It's just like a quick 1,000-point game. I say quick, it's gonna take forever. This is your Orcs and Armageddon box, except the weird boy though. Oh, who you did yesterday, probably gonna try to paint some of the boys tomorrow. Dude, that's a lot of boys to be painting. 20? 20 boys is a lot. Most people can't handle 20 boys. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to figure out how the fuck. Okay, so it's like 90% armor. Dude, one weekend once, it was tough. The nice thing is though, like if there's a lot of skin, it's not that bad. I feel like it's not as bad when you got a lot of skin to cover it up. Okay, see, dude, that green, that yellow green skin is so fucking perfect. It's so fucking perfect. I couldn't have picked a better color if I tried. Can we please fuck off the little things from the vent that it got launched into earlier? I also love how they're like, God damn it, fuck off, little fuzzy things from the fucking vent. Hold on, let me get that shit out of here. We were taking this apart, and I was like prying this apart, and then this immediately just went ping and shot off, and I was like, oh no, I thought it was gone. I didn't think I was gonna be able to find it again. Leather. Well, good news. If you like the way that I do my leather, we're going to be figuring out the recipe sometime near soon. Because I'm starting to really run out of it. There we go. Hit that, catch that. Okay, that's perfect. Actually, what we'll probably do is probably hit all of this, finish the head, do all of this, then hit this, and then hit this. Oh my god, there's a Beaky Boy helmet there. I just realized that. That's wild. Okay. Let's get some fresh Wraithbone, I guess, because I thought that was going to be usable. Where the fuck is it? I know it's here. I know I've used it. It's fallen. That's what it is. That's where it is. What it is. I will say, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of not looking forward to painting the 20 boys. That might be a painted over the weekend kind of thing. Found a forgotten box of Reavers. Forgotten box of Reavers. One guy's missing. Oh. Well, looks like you got a 5-man squad of Reavers then. That's perfect. I've dropped it again. Give him extra shit. Like 100 plus boys, dude. Okay. Oh, I guess you can take that many. You can technically take that many. Okay. I know I don't. I know I need fresh orange. There's no way. There's no way that orange is still good. Oh, I've also come to the decision on ads and stuff. Like official from here on out for ads and videos and stuff. No mid-rolls unless it's like 30 minutes long. Then you get one. I don't want you to, in a 15-minute video, click off on it because there's an ad. And that's something I have noticed. Is like some of the spots where it says people click away is because there's an ad there. So I'm hoping if I get rid of most of the mid-rolls, then people will stay and watch. Then we can have more fans, more of a community, more viewers, more all that good stuff. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's do the blue. Where's the goop? Oh, there it is. Where the fuck did that go? Blue. That's what I'm looking for. My brain was just like, duh. Hold on. How thick is your paint between straight from the bottle and water? It depends on the brand. So Pro Acrylic stays pretty liquidy. Obviously, speed paints are basically water with coloring. Some metallics can get pretty thick pretty fast. Everything stays pretty thin except for, in my opinion, a lot of the GW paints, now that I think about it. And like, I might start a little thick, but you'll see me stretch the paint out as I go. Also, I don't know what fucking madman thins their paint with water. Dude, whoever does that, lock them up. Lock them up. You want to see how I thin my paint? I'll show you exactly how I do it. So I'll grab said paint, and then I'll do this. So the point where I think it's fine consistency-wise, and I'll paint with it. And then if I need more paint, I'll go back to the area that I thin my paint and grab more of it. And when that doesn't work, I grab more, thin it out on the palette, and everything like that. Thinning paints is something that you will find a natural way to do it for you. Everybody fucking does it different. It's just gonna become something that you can like determine by like the way the paint is going on with the brush. From the brush water. My palette. I do not use I don't use water to thin my paints. I can't. Ow, my elbow. I feel like it would just make it too watery at that point, adding any amount of water. Which is how I ended up with actually thinning my paints like that to a degree by accident is how I ended up with the power sword look that I have. Because this was accidentally thinned down paint, but like ultra thin. So that's all it is. Leviathan medium. Yeah. And see, I only use that to do like washes. That's how much I thinned my stuff down, was just enough to do washes. All right, let's see if we can finally get this to be orange, for the love of God. There we go. Finally, it's not green for once. I need to switch brushes. But I don't know how long this stream is going to go for, but we'll finish this mini today. I'm highly confident that we'll finish this mini today. It's not the banner knob, and it's not the big boss. So I know it's gonna not be as bad as those two. Those two took forever. The banner knob took a while. The weird boy I was super happy with. Honestly, the weird boy was pretty fun to paint. I will say that. The weird boy was fun. He was very easy, but that's because he's like 90% skin. Okay, then we'll go back with the lead belcher. As you can see, I'm back to using my pro acrylic brushes. There's that. Come on. Perfect. I gotta paint with yellow. No! Why? I hate yellow. Hold up. Before I forget. I need to show you my Night Lord Terminators. So, you know the Night Lord box I have? These are going to be the Night Lord Terminators for them. I will take those other Terminators and make them into something else. Iron Warriors or something. But those will be the Terminators I use, and I will be getting them from an alternate GW source. I'm not spending $120 on 5 Terminators. They can suck my dick. They look super cool too, so that's why I'm like, oh, that fits the theme. It looks dope. It has everything right, so I'm like, I might as well just go through a recaster. It'll also be the first time I've ever gone through a recaster. Not only that, I've been trying to find recasters for I can't think of the Death Watch veterans. Bro, I've been trying to find me some Death Watch veterans that aren't $250 to buy. I want them so fucking badly. I want my Death Watch veterans, please. I want one box. That's all I want. And I also need to buy this speed paint, because this speed paint, pallid bone, goes really well on teeth and stuff. Okay, so just smash this. And a lot of the orc bone stuff, that'll be hit with that as well. So we'll just lightly hit that. I will say I've built all the boys. The boys don't look too complicated to paint, at least. I'm happy with that. There's not like a crazy bunch of detail on every single one of them. There's that. So I'm hoping we'll stream tonight, finish this up whenever we stop. If we don't finish it up now. If we finish it up now, I don't know what the fuck we're going to do this afternoon. I'm kind of not prepared to finish this mini up. I doubt we will. But we'll finish this mini up no matter what this afternoon. And if we have something, if it's completely finished, what we'll do is we'll probably do base work. And after that, we will work on Space Marines again. Perfect. Okay. Oh, and at some point I got to record the painting 325 minis, 26 technically, including this one, but I'm not gonna. I'm probably not gonna. I might include this one in there. Oh! Damn it. Where is... There it is. The problem sometimes is brush softness. It's something that I'll say I do have a problem with, is like softer brushes will have more give. And so like if you're trying to be steady with them, they'll want to give way more than you want them to. And it won't put as much paint down as much as you want it to. And that's something that I've also learned, that I like stiffer brushes. Otherwise, I feel like sometimes the paint won't go on the mini itself. But sometimes with stiffer brushes, you deal with that problem, and that's spillage. Like for like a small detail brush, I would really want it to be super stiff, and there's a reason behind that. The super stiff, like if I could have a bristle that was super stiff, I could paint eyeballs without problems. My problem is once you go to like paint an eyeball, the bristle will want to give away to the resistance, and then that's where I'm like, well, it's gonna fuck it up, because then I'm gonna push too far, and then I'm gonna paint something I'm not supposed to. That's something I've definitely noticed within like just my personal wants for mini painting equipment, mini painting brushes and stuff. Yeah, I know we're not finishing this mini today. Well, not today. We're not finishing this mini in one stream. We're not. There's just too much stuff. We'll get the blue done, and then I'm gonna have to go back out to work. Sadly, I'll have to return to my job. But yes, if you have a favorite, I'm probably not anyone's favorite. If you have other, I'm just gonna say other YouTubers that you watch paint minis and do minis video stuff. Eons of Battle is one I do know of, and I need to like look at some of the way he does stuff, especially kit bashing and everything. And I know he does like a lot of paint this whole Battle Force box in 24 hours. I can't do that. I can't do that because I don't have 24 hours out of the day where I could just be like paint, just sitting here and painting only. So yes, you could throw those in the media chat tabs in the Discord. We will continue to work on this a little bit later today. I don't know what time this afternoon we'll start stream. We might try starting at 5 today, just so I can take a little bit of time to relax and eat beforehand. And yeah, that'll be the plan. So I do appreciate all of you for hanging out and just chilling. Oh, I also need to continue to work on the skull. I'm going to continue to work on the skull either today or tomorrow. And then Saturday and Sunday, we're going to do longer streams. So until then, I'll see you next one.